At first I was goofing around, but then like after the first few tries I was done. I got fucking mad. I'm sorry for snapping at you, Alex. I didn't mean it. I was just annoyed. Did Alex die?
No, I'm here.
Oh my god, are you really streaming?
Yeah, I am now.
This boy.
He has insomnia. He's just in bed, but he's chilling. Well, yeah, he has insomnia.
See you later.
Holy, he talks about this all the time.
You...
Bye, Christian. What do you want to do now, Bree?
Let's do another dungeon.
Okay.
If you guys want, we can do main scenario.
We can do main scenario. You know what, let's just do another dungeon. Holly, you could leave if you want.
I can do the vault now. If you guys want to do the vault, that one should be easier.
The vault.
Probably not.
What's your gear at?
Not good enough for the vault.
No, we are not doing the vault. Not with us. We're doing the area again.
No.
You need that dungeon
Especially
gear.
not with randoms.
I refuse to go to the vault with you in that gear.
Hey, this is my Ironworks gear, okay? It carried me. Would you like for me to go to Ishgard and purchase better gear?
Bree gave up on the sync mission, Lev, so we haven't turned it in yet.
I was mad. Was this fucking close to uninstalling? No, is this close to uninstalling? Yeah, we wiped on the Ares 6 times. It was a lot. It's because no one was used to their class except for Alex. Obviously I should be used to mine by now, but Haley and Christian were both DPSing, and Haley was a melee. And I couldn't stop singing the Estinian song. Go watch the stream.
I have to send her the stupid video on Messenger because she doesn't have to.
Oh, wow, Haley. Estinian was a man. I mean, he was a dragoon man.
I swear to God.
Burning 18th to Ishgard. Burning 18th the broom. Burning 18th all the peoples and their small plot cottages. Small plot cottages. I'm going to Ishgard. You gonna come with me, Haley? Alex is angry about my gear, so now I have to go get more gear. Better gear.
Alright, Bree, let's go to the vault with your gear. Let's see what happens.
This is my Ironworks gear. Don't be rude to my Ironworks gear. Okay, I'm just kidding. I am here to. I do need better gear for my healer. Wow, Lavery, calling me a coward because I don't want to destroy my vocal cords. I want to be able to sing. I want to be able to sing to Estinian as much as I can. Shining away. Mining away. Burning 18-ish. Look, see? The defense on this gear is worse. This is not better than what I have right now. Is it? It's really not.
You sound so unsure.
Guess I'm spending all of my gil on this stuff. Don't you think I'm happy about it either? I kind of am. I get better gear. I'm getting new gear. My gear score doesn't fly up. We're gonna fight. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. There, Alex, I bought better gear.
You see these Astro descriptions?
I need to purchase. I didn't have to buy the better gear face card, though. Could have gotten it from the area or something. Did I just buy that? No! I really didn't just do that. No! Did I just do what I think I just did? Hold on, I don't want to say it, because if I just did it, I'm gonna be really embarrassed. I'm not gonna say what I just did. Motherfucker. Wait, no, I didn't do it! Yes! Okay, now I'm gonna get a better weapon. Probably not better than what I have now, though. Item in comparison. Yeah, my current Bardsley's better than the one that I could buy, so I'm just gonna keep it. Also, I'm really missing out on Stone 3, so I have to do this. It's okay, love. You gotta take care of yourself, man. Yeah. On the bright side, we're out of that dungeon. Never again. Never again. I forgot I can fly here. Tomorrow when I get on Alex, I'll try to do the sync mission again. This time I'll try not to fail it.
I leave at 4 tomorrow.
Oh, I don't know when I'll get on. There's a lookout point on this frozen dragon boy. How the fuck? There we go. Where's my lookout? There it is. Did not look out. Where's he? What the fuck?
Wait, what are we waiting for?
Trying to get this lookout point. Also, I'm trying to get stone 3 because I'm missing out on that because I haven't had on class quests. I'm not too behind though. It won't take long, I don't think.
Oh my lord. Ha.
I don't want to sing it again. I'm refraining. Oh man. Fighting ice sprites has to be the most annoying thing I've ever done.
me a card.
Fish got away. He ran for his life. Bye, little fishy. You know what, guys? At least we didn't have to do that dungeon with randoms. It would have been mad.
Okay. Bree, how long is this mission gonna take?
I don't know, but I'm missing out on a bunch of abilities. Say a bunch, just one.
What level is your quest?
56.
56?
Yep. I'm a 57 right now. Though I'm sure we could do it easily. I'd rather not, because this ability does damage to enemies, but it also heals my teammates. Like a Medica and Holy had a baby. He poo-pooed on my shorts, Mom. I would have been too. Haley, what the fuck? In a minute. Why is his character being a hoe just pretty much become a fucking meme? I think his character looks nice sometimes. I like the way his gunbreaker looks.
Oh, Haley. Lev can't hear you on the stream because your audio is not set to shared. Do you want me to help you with that? So you go over to your settings. And then
Haley essentially called him a hoe.
Give me a second, Lev. You go to settings, and I think you go to sharing and broadcasts. And then you go to audio sharing settings.
Holy.
And then you click audio and microphone shared. Can you hear her, Lev?
Me and this ice sprite are about to throw some hands. I've had it up to here with it. Imagine dying as a healer. Yikes. It's easy to die as a tank if your healer's not good enough. It's also easy to die as a DPS if you're a baboon. If you say Assassins, I'm gonna quake.
I agree, Lev. I wonder if our little kobold boy is still here.
Yeah, it was a fun trial. Barely any of us died. They barely. Poor Haley. You died twice? I thought it was just the once. Haley, you wanna run the vault with us? Bussy. 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 A real man wouldn't back down from a fight, Haley. Hate to break it to you, that means you ain't no real man. You's a bussy. Bussy. I get to go to the Chocobo Forest. No, I'm just kidding. Have fun leveling up your fisher. I wanna look at all of the wild chocobos.
I'm gonna slice me a chocobo on stream. Subscribe for more.
I'm unsubbing. You. I just made a weird noise. I don't want to talk about it.
That's it, I've had enough.
Oh no, he's had enough. Thin air. I get thin air next.
I sliced the chocobo.
Alex, no! I'm
My
gonna go
work
res
here
it.
is done.
I'm on my way to res the chocobo. The chocobo. I'm gonna do it.
I'll do it again.
Oh my god, Alex, help, they're looking at me. Alex, help, they're looking at me funny. Oh my god. I'm gonna... Oh, did you say it's a shrimp or it's a rip? Alex, no! Oh! Fuck you, Alex.
I'm not done yet.
I'm booting Alex from my party. Bye, Alex.
Bye, Bree.
It's 'cause I'm gonna log off soon, too. Look at him running away like a boost.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well. Pussy bit. Okay, I'm gonna go to Kugane too, because that sounds like fun. Alex, I'm coming to Kugane. I'm gonna use you as my free teleport. Thank you.
Now get the 25.
Alex, come here. I can't find him.
Oh yes, here we go.
What? Hey, do you hear him talking shit? Me too. I'm gonna queue up as my monk, because I want to level that up. Never mind, I don't want to do a dungeon right now. I'm gonna log as soon as I get to this top of this tower. Or that. Or wait. Haley. One final Kugane tower climb. One more. And then you call it a night. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why? What the fuck? What the fuck? Haley, I hope you're still watching this stream, cause what the fuck was that?
Witness my healing, Breen.
No. I'm climbing. No, I fell. I bet my POV would be more cooler than yours.
Plus. God damn it.
POV, you're the chip at the bottom of the bag and I'm trying to grab it. Have you ever seen those things on Snapchat where it's just
Wait,
like
I don't
the
want to hear that,
POV? Nothing, not a new experience for you though. You're used to living like that.
Taking Holly.
What'd you say?
Because she was plugging in her controller in her mic collar.
No, Haley.
Ooh, card.
You started like freaking out. That was the funny part.
Sorry, love. I need the harsh funk.
Watch my healing is playing triple triad. Fucking bitch.
Because I'm waiting to queue.
I'm not watching your healing. I'm getting to the top of this tower and then I'm leaving. But yeah. You have to leave at 4 tomorrow, you said?
Yes.
But I wanted to get to Shadowbringers tomorrow.
Well, you didn't beat that sync mission today, you gave up?
Yeah, because I was mad. I didn't want to have to restart.
And that's your fault.
No, Alex, it's your
You
fault.
bum.
No, you bum. Can't believe you just called me a bum. I'm so mad. You called me a bum.
You deserve it.
You're the bum. Your character never wears any clothes. It's like she's poor. What the fuck?
I'm wearing clothes right now.
Not enough. I like how you say right now. Your beachwear is the only exception, Alex. That dancer outfit ain't cutting it. I fell.
Good job, Bree.
Damn it. I'm getting mad.
Oh, this is the longest queue I've had in a while.
I would DPS with you, but I don't want to do a dungeon right now. The only reason. What level is your Astro?
55.
Are you doing a 50, 60, 70?
Nope.
That
The
instead.
Aerie.
Oh my god. Never again. You know what? I've had enough. I'm done. I give up. No more.
Good job, Bree.
I can't do it, Haley. I can't climb the tower. I'm mad. I'm gonna call it a night here, though. Go to bed, stupid bish.
I'm not going to bed for a while.
Go to bed, stupid bish. You know what would be a good idea, Alex?
What?
Do you think you can pull off getting to Shadowbringers either tonight or tomorrow without us?
I'd have to do the dungeon, and Love wants to do the dungeon.
Oh yeah. Okay, get to the dungeon tonight. And then, if you have to leave before we get to the dungeon, Christian and I will work to getting to the dungeon, and then when you return, we'll do that. Because we have other classes we can level in the meantime. And then when you get back on, we can do the dungeon, and then we can, from there, continue on to getting to Shadowbringers.
I guess we can do that.
Yeah, so get to the dungeon tonight. Christian and I will catch up to you. But we
That's
gotta
up to you, Love.
plan. We gotta plan around your work schedule. Okay. Don't forget. Stop at the dungeon. Stop queuing. Go do the story.
This is the longest I've ever waited for a queue as a healer.
Alex, quit queuing and go do the story.
I want my dungeon to pop first.
Good night.
Bye. I can't find any triple triad matches. Over time, I've forgotten, but I know I came up with it when I was a lot younger. I think I came came up with that name like 5 years ago. Holy shit. Fucking chaos, are you kidding me? Holy shit. Bree if you're watching, spoilers.
Did it work?
It did. Ether may flow freely to the burn once more.
They're both gone right now. I decided to get ahead because I probably won't have time for tomorrow. So I'm just gonna reach the dungeon and I'll stop there.
Mistress Lys, Commander Aldin, it gives me great pleasure to formally welcome the city-state of Alamigo to the Eorzean Alliance.
The pleasure is ours, Your Grace. I know I speak for all Alamegans when I say that we are glad of this chance to stand with our comrades of the Alliance.
And we, for our part, are glad indeed to be able to welcome friends both old and new.
Lord Hien of Doma, at your service. Pray, accept my heartfelt thanks for your generous invitation.
What does that mean, Lev?
Nay,
What does it
'tis we who must thank you for journeying so far. And 'twould be remiss of me not to acknowledge the part the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have played in bringing all of us together. In times of great unrest, you and yours have been our constant companions, without whom we would not be here.
I should have come in more
With
formal
apologies to
attire.
Lord Hien and Mistress Alize, it occurs to me that we have not gathered in this way since that fateful day in Uldar.
The day I lost my arm and my freedom. As I lay in my cell, never did I dream that I would one day be given the chance to represent my homeland at this council. I would not even be alive had you not plucked me from the jaws of death. You, Yugiri, and Alphino. Would that the lad could be with us.
I too owe my presence here to Alphino, in so many ways. Until such time as he returns, I mean to carry on his good work as best I can.
Come, friends, let us leave the past in the past and turn our eyes to the future. My Lord Hien, pray, tell us how things stand in the East.
Having heard the rumors of dissent in Garlemald, I dared to dream of a peaceable solution.
The Empire will not so easily change its ways. If the Garleans have a mind to take back Doma and Alamigo, we'll be hard-pressed to stop them, even with the might of 6 nations. But while we lack the strength to fight the tide, a course may yet present itself, if we read the winds aright.
The winds suggest but one course to me. One which leads from the sea unto the river and thence to the source of all our woes.
The Ascians.
Indeed. All here have felt their blighted touch. It was the bringers of chaos who nurtured the Archbishop's tyrannical ambitions. They who bestowed upon him the secrets of summoning, as they have so many others before and since. And while they remain, we shall know no peace.
Our objective is clear. The question is how to achieve it. That our enemy parades about in Xenos' skin poses problems in itself, but ere we get to them, how are we to infiltrate the Empire and get close enough to strike?
While I see the wisdom in targeting the Ascians, an assassination attempt on Garlean soil would do little to aid our cause, even were it to succeed. It's time we used our enemy's preferred tactic: subterfuge.
You have an idea?
Speak your mind, Master Thancred. None here know the enemy better than the Scions, and you mayhap best of all. Whatever it is you propose, we will give it fair hearing. On that you have my word.
Very well, Admiral. My proposal is thus. We dispatch the shinobi to Imperial territory. There, They sow the rumor that the Crown Prince perished in the battle for Alamigo, and that the man parading around is in fact a corpse inhabited by a servant of darkness.
Well, it does have the ring of truth about it. And were the Garleans to learn that their future ruler is a puppet, the Empire would be shaken to the core.
But at the risk of sounding stupid, would they actually believe such an unlikely story? I didn't.
Ordinarily not. But prior to his miraculous recovery, rumors of Xenos' death had already begun to circulate around the Empire. Ultimately, however, what the masses believe is not our chief concern. Our true objective is to create an opening for rival factions within Garlemald to exploit.
Just as a war of succession erupted in the wake of Emperor Solus's death.
A war which raged until but recently, plunging the Imperial House into disarray as nephew and uncle grappled for the throne. It is no coincidence that one of Varus's first acts as Emperor was to name Xenos heir apparent, family feuds being so tiresome when armies are involved. Not all welcomed his choice of successor, however. There is no shortage of individuals who aspire to the throne, who would jump at any chance to seize power. The news that Xenos is not only dead, but a puppet to diabolical forces would be too enticing to ignore.
The Empire would not be quick to recover from a second war of succession.
I am no stranger to infiltrating Imperial territory. With a team of operatives gathered from among the Alliance's finest, the plan should have a reasonable chance of success.
Doma already has shinobi in place throughout the provinces. We stand ready to act, and act we must. What say you all?
I'm for Master Thancred's proposal. We shine a light upon the Ascian and test the Empire's unity. 'Twas his plot that scuttled Doma's negotiations, was it not? Why then, if we can eliminate him, there may yet be a chance for peace. Let us wage this war of subterfuge, that we may one day lay down our arms. Gods know we never will while the Ascians remain.
That way. Sorrow. History must be changed. Ahead looms a calamity. Ahead looms light, expunging all form and life. Twin dooms only you can forestall. Only you.
What's the matter?
There's a voice.
Spies in our midst?
Nay, I sense no such presence.
Let expanse contract. Eon become instant. Throw wide the gates that we may pass.
Is it over?
Master Thancred!
12 for Fend. him to a private chamber. Have every healer make ready. Swiftly!
Master Thancred remains in slumber. Though his vital signs appear stable, he's unresponsive.
What could have done this? And why just him and not the others?
I'm afraid we could not identify the cause, my lady. Our examinations revealed no wounds, nor the presence of any poisonous substances.
Gods, that only makes it worse. You're to let us know the moment there's any change, all right?
I'm up.
Thank you for coming. Knowing Thancred, he would apologize for being otherwise engaged at so crucial a juncture.
In gifting us a course of action, Thancred sowed the seed of all that is to follow. We have but to nurture it as best we can. To him, I would say, rest easy, that he may wake to enjoy the fruits of our labors. Now, the matter of the mysterious voice must not be forgotten. Will you tell me exactly what happened?
Alisaie and I heard a voice in the moments before Thancred collapsed. It was accompanied by a severe headache, as if something were clutching at our minds. Did you experience the same thing?
So, in between the voice and the pain, you felt as if you were somewhere else entirely.
Your testimony confirms my suspicion. That which you experienced was, I believe, your soul being plucked from your flesh. Called.
Called?
I myself examined Thancred. Reach out as I may, I could not sense in him the spark of life that is his soul. That Thancred alone was stricken so is likely due to his heightened sensitivity to the effects of ether, a consequence of his prior possession by the Ascian, the Hebrea. The owner of the voice, whoever it may be, reached out to you, called your souls, and in so doing, caused you and yours such pain.
But if that's true, where exactly are we being called to?
I know not. Yet one thing is plain. Whoever waits for you on the other side is possessed of a power unlike any I have ever known.
Forgive us, Lys, but may we leave Thancred in your care for a time?
As if you had to ask. I may not be a scion anymore, but I'm no less a friend. Don't worry. I'll see to it that Thancred's well looked after. Just focus on solving this mystery, all right?
Thank you, Lys. As the Elder Seedseer says, 'tis no ordinary individual we are dealing with. Nor can we discount the possibility of Ascian involvement.
Whoever or whatever is behind this, the sooner we find out, the better.
You're drinking Coke and you say that kind of crap.
It's good to see you.
Would that our meeting were under happier circumstances. I judged the voice sufficient cause for concern even before you sent word of its effect on our comrade.
You heard it too, then?
Aye. And all but certainly at the selfsame instant. Alas, pained as I was, I could make little sense of what few words did then reach mine ears.
Who do you think is responsible? Could this be the Ascians doing?
That I cannot say. Not when so little is known. Ere I indulge in speculation, I would examine Thancred with mine own eyes.
To Alamigo, then, without further delay.
One other thing. During my visit to the Far East, I observed a strange phenomenon.
Thou referrest, I presume, to the localized reduction in etheric density.
Well, that spares me the trouble of an explanation. Yes, I noted precisely that at two apparently unconnected locations. I take it the phenomenon is not limited to the Far East.
Indeed not. Of late, our agents charged with surveilling the beast tribes have spoken of little else. In every corner of the realm, they tell of places in which the ether hath grown thin. Naturally, my suspicions first turned to primal activity, but the areas thus affected betray no evidence of summoning. I must confess to being quite perplexed.
If the same phenomenon is being observed in multiple locations on opposite sides of the world, we may safely discount regional factors. Needless to say, this warrants further investigation.
Indeed. I shall make it my task to. The voice. It calleth to me once more.
I hear it too.
Only you. Only you.
No! Ishtola! Rianger!
Throw wide the gates.
No. No, this can't be happening! Y'shtola! Rianger! Open your eyes! Open your eyes, I beg you!
Shut the hell up, Lev.
Say something! Anything! Not again. Please, not again.
It's my boy. I was so worried about him
Here
too.
he is, my lady.
Gabu, it's been too long.
Talk to me, my boy, please. Speak.
I'm afraid there's been no change. If he can see or hear us, he has given no sign.
I see. You're still fighting. I'm proud of you. We promised that we would come and visit you together, didn't we? Alphino and I. I'm sorry that we haven't managed that yet. You know, with the three of us like this, does it not remind you of that night? Of the stars beyond count twinkling in the heavens? I was feeling pretty low back then. Powerless. But I knew that my brother was close by if I needed him, and that the others would be waiting for me back at the Rising Stones. Not like now. I've seen my share of trouble since coming to Eorzea. Been reminded again and again of my limitations, of how little I can change about this world. And I've come to know the sorrow of parting all too well. But to have the people I hold dear struck down before my eyes, and be powerless to help them, that I cannot bear. No, I don't. You're right. It's pure arrogance to imagine I can solve everything by myself. You'd think I'd have learned that by now. Thank you. I don't know what I'd do without you. Well, that's more than enough brooding for one day. Come on. We have friends to save.
Lev, I swear to God. Not yet, Lev. Not yet.
The Populares no longer present an obstacle. Now is the time to bring the Empire's might to bear. A word from your Radiance is all it takes. But one word, and the Imperial army will fall upon Alamigo as a pack of bloodthirsty wolves and tear that feeble nation apart. Have you no words for me? Despite the lengths I go to, an emissary playing the part of a fool. When first I took this face, I swore to use all of my knowledge, all of my power.
It's all coming together now.
My deeds stand testament
This was my
to my
theory too.
commitment. And with this adamant flesh at my disposal, I could destroy the Icon Slayer as easily as one might swat a fly. Why do you hesitate? Our enemy
A little
is
pussy.
resourceful. Though victory is certain now, it will not remain so indefinitely. Deliberate
It's
if you
okay,
must,
love, you
but
can
be quick
have
about
it.
We'll speak again when you have unburdened yourself of doubt. Until then, I take my leave, Father.
I should be the one to sigh. I played my part to perfection. I had earned my rest, and then thanks to La Habrea's crowning act of idiocy, our favorite emissary sees fit to summon me back. Elidibus was ever a warrior, a most tiresome trait, would you not agree?
Whose man's is this? Whose man's is this?
What? Have you no words for me either? No matter. I've long grown weary of this mummery. Now, my dearest grandson, let me remind you of your place in the simplest of terms. You do not make judgments, you administer them. Swiftly and to the letter. Naught else is your concern. Elidibus may be an insufferable bore, but he is no fool. His choices as emissary seldom err. If aught threatens the balance twixt light and dark, it falls to you to remove it. Be it by your own hands or by your armies, you have ample means at your disposal. That is why this empire exists, why I built it. dear. Have I touched a nerve? You always were an easy one to read. I pity you, I do. As they say, ignorance is bliss. And I know how much happier you would be not knowing the things you know. The Founding Father was an Ascian, and he created the Empire solely for the purpose of sowing the seeds of chaos. Don't take it personally. I merely do my duty. To bring about a calamity requires no small amount of power, and there is no surer way to obtain such power than by collecting powerful pawns. To that end, I have labored long and hard, and I must say I am quite pleased with my handiwork. Paltry though it seems in comparison to Alag.
You fiends are overfond of your own voices. Mark me, Ascian. Man is the master of his own destiny.
Such a waste of time and energy, both yours and mine. Lest you forget, you are Emperor now. If you wish to spout drivel about man's destiny, save it for the masses. It will serve to give them a sense of purpose, and you, pliant pieces for the game. Oh, do stop sulking, boy. You, of all people, should understand. Ours is a struggle to restore both mankind and the world to their rightful state. Viewed thus, our goals are one and the same.
I know that's Gaius. That is my theory. It has to be him. No, not really, actually. So is the gun, if you didn't notice. The blade, it's just worn down. for sure, dude. It's called a Shadow Hunter for a reason. This prime. Aha. See, that blade's the same. I want that gun blade. Jesus Christ, that was long. Trailer time, I'm muting.
I'm glad you've come, though I'm afraid there's little in the way of good news. After you left, we reached out to both the Alchemists Guild and Stillglade Fane and attempted all manner of treatments. But the results were always the same. Whatever the answer is, it's not alchemy or conjuring. Why did it have to be Y'shtola and Urianger and not me? Out of all of us, they are the ones who could feasibly have solved this puzzle. And Elfino's still missing. God, it's all going wrong. Where do we even start?
A grave situation indeed. Might I be of some assistance?
Cryle! I
Been a
thought you were
while,
busy delving into the mysteries of
Crocodile.
Eureka.
When word reached me of the plight of our friends, I could not well stay away. As a fellow scion, not to mention your erstwhile mentor, this is one of those times you should feel free to call on me, regardless of my personal circumstances.
Yes, I should have thought of
Oh yeah,
that.
that one was fun. That's
Thank
where
you for
Bree
coming, Cryle.
raged.
We would welcome your insight.
And I should be happy to provide it. Now, what's this I hear about Alphino heading into Imperial territory? That boy always did have some funny ideas. Do you remember the speech he gave when he was accepted to the Studium?
My life's goal is naught less than the salvation of this star.
Well, that particular grand pronouncement has been a source of great embarrassment to him, as you know. But the fact of the matter is, he meant every word and has lived his life accordingly.
Yes, he remains altruistic to a fault, but I'm worried he was too fixated on his goals to see the dangers, as has happened before.
You needn't be so concerned. Though his values remain the same, Alphino is not the blinkered boy he once was. Slowly but surely his eyes have been opened, thanks to a certain someone. A certain someone whom he'd be mortified to learn had heard about his little speech. Mum's the word, eh? Right, I'd better have a look at our patients. They're in the infirmary, I assume. I'll need absolute quiet, so it would be best if I did this alone. If you'll excuse me.
She's so small.
All three are in fine physical health. At a glance, I would say they were merely sound asleep. Except for the fact that I couldn't sense the slightest trace of them in their bodies. It's as if their souls have taken leave of their physical forms.
Ah, yes. The Elder Seedseer made a similar observation.
I've read the report. When you heard this mysterious voice, you described feeling as if you were somewhere else, yes? If we assume the ether which comprises your essence is being drawn to some other place, then it may be possible to follow the trail it leaves behind, just as we did in our search for Thancred.
I wasn't around for that, but I can't imagine it was easy.
Oh, it wasn't. But that's no reason not to try. I will have need of Master Matoya's crystal eye if I'm even to make the attempt. So I suggest we pay her a visit.
come to disturb my peace again, have you? I hide myself away in a cave, and still you people insist on pestering me with your problems. Oh, I mistook you for young what's-his-name, but I see now you're the sister. Weren't you supposed to be the lively one? I've seen happier faces at a rain-sodden burial.
Well, I'm sorry to dash your expectations, but the situation isn't exactly conducive to gaiety.
Ha! That's more like it. Stoller used to spit and hiss like a wildcat too. Better for a young thing like you to be filled with fire and leave the doom and gloom to your elders. Now, what exactly does this tragic situation of yours have to do with me?
If I may, Master Matoya, we have need of your crystal eye once more.
And Stoller is one of the inflicted, is she? Very well. She may be an ungrateful stray, but she's my ungrateful stray, and I'll not see her buried before I am.
Right. Let us see what we can see. I'll begin from where our friends first fell, and cast my senses out from there.
What is it? Did you find them?
This doesn't make sense. How is it even possible?
How is what possible? Kryl, what did you see?
The threads, they just ended. And no, I didn't lose track of them. I followed them as far as they went. It's as if they were cut off.
Could the ether have dissipated if it had? Oh gods! Their bodies are just husks. It's like the brood mother's daughter all over again.
No, this is different. The Kalyana girl was already dead, body and soul, when Lakshmi effected her resurrection.
Aye, let's not jump to conclusions. If their physical forms yet breathe and show no signs of wasting, then it follows that their souls must still be intact somewhere.
But where?
That's the question, isn't it, girl? Death has not taken them to the ethereal sea, yet there are no tracks left for us to follow.
We're no closer to an answer than when we started. But knowing their souls are still out there is progress of a sort. We just have to keep looking. Pray, excuse me a moment. Yes? I remember, but... What, to Alamigo? We're on our way. That was Lise. Apparently, a group of Populares have defected to Alamigo, and Maxima, the envoy Alphinaud left with, is one of them. I'm sorry. I realize we've barely begun here, but...
Go! child, go! You've made up your mind, and life's too short for dithering.
I'll do some digging in the meantime and see if there isn't some other method we could use to continue the search. Let's be off then.
Oh, not again. The enchantment barely seems to take these days. I chalk it up to old age, but I rather doubt it's that simple.
Before they took ill, Y'shtola and Urianger were sharing notes on a thinning of the ether. It seems to be happening all over.
Does it now? And here I was, all set to blame my woes on that creaking mountain of refuse clogging up the Thaliac. I fear something has gone wrong. Still, there's naught to be gained from starting in shadows. You can only do what can be done, and that but one thing at a time.
Alright, love, I'm going to bed. It's 4 a.m. Bye-bye.